And it's finally time. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds Open Network Text. We get to finally play this game. Let's do it, Orbo, no more wasting time. Yeah, unfortunately, I missed out on the closed beta. Mainly because I found out about it on the last day of the closed beta, so if I did know about it, yeah. But let's not go there. We got a test right now, so let's see how the game actually plays before we... Although we've already committed, before we commit to it, let's see how it works. Alright, let's see. This is a beta version, some offline and online modes can be played, but specifications and balance may differ from the whole version. Please note that some platform features may not function properly, and the game may crash. We appreciate your understanding, and I appreciate they did an open network test for everybody to try it out before they have to commit to pre-ordering it. We no longer have demos, but we won't take open betas, right? Yeah. Oh, and as a side note, I want to get into this real quick. There's a good chance Orbo and I are going to get so absorbed into this beta, we're not going to say much. Or worst case scenario, I'll be too excited, and I'll speak a million words per minute, in which case I'll become incomprehensible. So, if at any point I mumble or I talk too fast and you can't understand me, I do apologize. It's just, I'm excited to finally play this game. I kid you not, I swear I've watched every video that came out since the closed beta, and I don't mean that figuratively. I swear I watched every video on YouTube that anybody did on the closed beta. So I am aware of a few things, but in terms of playing the game, no. So, let's not waste time. Let's get into it. Yes, I do not know how to play. Welcome to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Take advantage of the different ways to gain speed and go ahead and let's come blah. Yeah, you see? Okay, let's see. X is gas. A little weird, but alright. Your starting boost will come even faster if you time with the green area. I wonder if it's going to be better to throttle or wait. What do you think? Yeah, who cares? We'll find out. I'll probably throttle it. Okay, R1 is to drift. Alright, I think I can work with that. The longer you charge, the faster boost. Yes, we all know how drifting works in kart racers. Although I've heard this game described not as a kart racer, but as an arcade racer, so I'm okay with that. Going faster by using items with the right bumper, trigger, whatever. Okay, so bottom button, X for PlayStation, is gas. The R section is for drifting. The left section is for items. Where's brake? The air tricks while mirror to get a boost upon landing. That's just joystick in any direction. Interesting. At least you don't have to jump like in Mario. Looks like you just drive off if you have any air time to do a trick. Alright. You can move vertically while in flight. Yeah, you can fly up and down, who knew? I'm kidding, of course. Be careful not to fly too low, otherwise you'll crash and burn. Alright, boats. Boats can charge up while going straight forward. Okay. You jump higher or gain more speed the longer it's charged. But do you slow down while charging, or should you always be charging in the water? That's the question. We're gonna have to do a lot of testing off camera. Master all the tools in your arsenal, aim for the top. Alright, sorry about that, we were so excited. We kind of left a few errors up in the air, so we addressed that real quick. Let's see, we don't have anything, not even online play, just play. Customize, character, friend list, pre-order, extras, options. Okay, race camera original. I heard you want to switch it to dynamic, so we're going to do that preemptively. Map and team display, let's see, item info, what does that mean? Display item warnings and icon, okay, cool, you can turn that off. We'll have to have options even if we don't use them. And race dialogue, yes, we'll keep that on. Drift air trick display. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of useful. Gadget display, sure. Anybody can see what I'm using, why not? Ring speedometer. Yeah, I can see why we'd keep that on. Race position, item select, okay. Steering assist, off, we don't need that. Auto accelerate, off. Trick assist, off. Gyro trick. Cool option, off, let's see, vibration obviously on. Let's see. Yes, we invert. Yes, we have. We're just going to do the default. We'll experiment with off camera. Steering sensitivity. Does that overwrite handling? I'm going to have to check that out. And then a bunch of notches. Okay, we did that. Standard credits. We have, let's see, we're going to have challenges, titles, friendships. Here's what that means. Hints. We're going to check that out when we unlock it, if it's in the beta. And jukebox. You gotta have a jukebox. This game already has amazing music, and I can't wait to listen to it nonstop while I edit. Right? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm guessing they want you to play the first Grand Prix, and that unlocks everything else. Makes sense. They don't want you jumping in online. Well, some games want you to jump in online without telling you how to play, but this game is saying, hey, go play the game first. Alright, so first Grand Prix. Welcome, I'm the Dompa. Nice name. Fun to say. Now, let's get right to it. Yes, let's not waste time. The Grand Prix will now begin. Compete to earn the most total points over 4 rounds of races. Difficult? There are 7 Grand Prix in total. Aim to win them all. Okay, you have a pumpkin and a ghost? Interesting. Wisps, don't care about Wisp. I do like the challenge. Is that like a piece of coral? Ooh, can't wait. Some formidable racers will show up as your rivals, challenge them, and emerge victorious. I wish we could play as Metal Sonic, but this is a beta. You know, it's mostly, hey, you like the game? You like the feel? Cool, buy the full game. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Sonic fans have already bought it. I might buy it after this myself. Anyways, let's not talk about money. I shall allow a super racer to join in the fray if you manage to win against all your rivals. So, confirming Super Sonic in the game. Not gonna lie, I wish they also had, I don't know, Super Silver and Super Shadow. You know, the other supers that have been in the game. Just saying. Hello, hint hint. Let the exciting race begin. Ho ho ho. Okay, locked character. That's mean. I'm guessing they're not gonna be unlocked. Unless maybe the second half of the beta they will. But I guess they are showing you, let's see, we have Sonic, Speed type. Tails acceleration, Knuckles power, Amy handling makes sense. Shadow speed makes sense. Omega is power, got to hear his voice. Make sure it's a good one. Jet is speed. Wave is acceleration. Storm is power. Cream and cheese is handling. Eggman is power, and I still don't get why he's here. If he's your fan favorite, cool. But why is he here? It is acceleration. And then they're going to be adding Joker eventually. He kind of looks like a toy doll. And then we can see Big, Silver, and Blaze, Rouge, Vector, SBO, Charmy. I think his name's Zavok, that red guy. Then Metal, Eggpon, and Sage. As well as plenty more to come. But you know what? Let's just jump straight in. Default Sonic. And here we go, cars. Okay, so we have the Speedster, Lightning, and Dark Reaper, as well as a... Oh cool, they already have a custom for us. Ooh, stats, let's see. Shadow has a little more acceleration, a little less handling. Sonic has a little bit more power, whereas Shadow has a little bit more boost. Interesting, sounds like Shadow's is better. And then we have some accelerations. Whoa. A little try-hardy, but I like it. And these are just real cars. They're just real cars. Where's the fun? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. And then, of course, we have our boost type. I love that they brought these back finally. Although they all look the same. Hope they have some cool customization. Anyways, let's not waste time. First impression, oh, Sonic speed, obviously, we gotta go fast. Hey, we're Tails' rival. Sorry for taking so long, I just wanted to make sure we're good to go. And let's, okay, we can see them. Although we can't actually see them. Collab courses, probably DLC. So, I'm guessing... Okay, so we only have one Grand Prix with East Stadium, Rainbow Garden, and Water Palace. But online play will have Metal Harbor, Sand Road, Colorful Mall, as well as Mystic Jungle. Apotos and Wonder Museum. Okay, so there's 9 stages. Cool. Anyways, let's quit wasting time. If you skip to this point, I don't blame you. Oh yes, gear and gadgets. Let's see. Okay, we have some pre-mades. We also can't customize them yet. Let's see, quick charge or drift level 1. Air tricks are faster. Double boost, start the race with a double boost. Ooh, free item at the beginning. Broken. Allows double boost to appear in items. And hold 3 items instead of 2. That could also be broken. I know everybody goes air trick. Let's do air trick. Alright, no more wasting time. Let's do this. This video is probably going to be... Okay, leading racer by the end of the first lap. Chooses the CrossWorld. I gleaned that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Orbo. Ready? Yeah, I've been dreaming of this for so long, and machines can't even dream. I don't care about those weird characters. Let's get to the race. Alright, Sonic Racing. Is this game going to be as fun as it looks?
This is it. I'm going to show you just what I'm capable of this time. I'm going to win this.
Yeah, you're certainly going to try. Don't hold anything back, partner, because I'm not letting you off easy.
I love the dialogue in this game. They put a lot of work into the finer details, which is why I love this. Okay, let's see. Yes, I saw this in a tutorial. Alright, here we go. This race. Gotta go fast. Okay, we're gonna try throttling. Throttling seems good. Alright, we're racing. Oh, that drift is a little weird. A little too responsive. And there's a red ring. Nope, that's drift. Interesting. And now we're tricking. We're tricking. Look at that, 2,520. Alright, the drift is a little weird. It's like both fast and slow. Is the red ring? Oh, no, that's not... Okay, well... the drifting's a little... Oh. And turns out the left button from a square is to look back. That's a little bit more conveniently placed than some games like Mario Kart. Okay, our first CrossWorld. I would have picked random 2. We're going... the casino. Best place ever. Let's be real. 100 out of 100 casino. Ooh, yeah, the drifting's weird. Okay, this is off track, but something tells me I don't want to be here. Oh yeah, I gotta get rings. I'm not even paying. I'm playing the game and I'm forgetting to play the actual game. Shut up, Orbo. We're having fun. Rings respawn really fast. That's nice. Give me some items. What do we get? Okay, we can't speed up item gain. Interesting. Alright, let's focus on this. Try to actually win. There we go. Level 3 boost. Oh, this is embarrassing. No, it's not. I don't know what I'm doing. Try to get used to these controls. Okay, there's a blue boost panel. That wasn't here before. This drifting is weird. But the question is it me? Or is it the cart? That is the only question I really have. Alright, Sonic, we can't lose the race. Hey, dang it, I had that. I had it. We got another level? Yes, thank you. Hey, Tim, we're gonna lose our first Grand Prix. Shortcut. Whoa! Third isn't bad for our very first race in this. We'll take it. You know, we're not trying to win, we're just trying to figure out how to play. When we play online, then we can figure out how to do everything. Not bad. The drifting's weird. Gotta get used to that drift. Overall, though, it feels... Again, the drifting could just be this cart. I know handling usually... Let's see, collect Dom put tickets to purchase machine parts, customization. I'll farm those up off camera. Let's try quick charge. Try a variety of gadgets in this video. And yeah, I lost to our rival. Again, this doesn't count. We've never played this. We gotta figure out how it works. The drifting is weird, I will say that. But again, I can't, say anything until I've played around with other characters and cards. and see if it's just drifting or this cart. But overall, favorable impressions. Let's see, we'll be able to fly here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's see, throttle again. Think we got the max boost? Can't tell. Alright, take the inside line, we all know how that's, and it's right there. Okay, the flying's a little stiff. The drifting is weird. Also, I have no idea what these rated rings are for. I'm gonna try to collect them anyways. Maybe give you a bonus if you get all 5. Okay, you can't throw items backward. Good. Okay, there's another one. Get the rings. Throw it back, because I don't know what defends what. Let's go Sky. Okay, I picked up on this really quick. That's what you call being a game veteran for. I've played a few racers in my time. Okay, the drifting in air is very weird. We have to try that out a lot. Alright, let's get used to this drifting. More turns equals more chance to drift. And we'll put down the boost panel. Again, I do know some of this. Like I said, I've watched pretty much every video somebody made during the closed beta. That's not an exaggeration. And get crushed. I probably can't... Nope. That's not break. That's gonna get old. I'm gonna have to figure out braking. I know, racing game with brakes. But to be fair, it can be useful sometimes. Ow. I was trying to dodge you, and that's not braking. And that's gonna get old real fast. Take that. I'm not getting any drift boosts. Oh, there's the ghost from Sonic Adventure 2. I forget his name. They will boost through the grass and, ooh, alternate path. That's one thing I do like about this is every time you play, technically all 3 laps are going to be different. First one is the initial path, second one is whatever CrossWorld you get, and the third one usually opens up some new tracks or new items. Alright, I do love this bomb item. I love the fact that if you hold on to it, it actually gets bigger and better. Okay, we won our second race. We adapted pretty quick to that drifting. But to be fair, it's just, oh, if it actually gives you what you want, then use it less. If it fights you, then, you know, you gotta control it. Okay, the red rings just give Dumpa tickets. So I guess we shouldn't go over way to collect them, right? Alright, noted. Well, we overtook the lead. We're not gonna have a perfect, but we're in the lead. Use tickets and retry the round. Oh, cool. That could be hit. Let's see. We got that level 1 quick charge was nice. Let's see. We'll try inventory plus. See what's like holding 3 items. Of course, I gotta figure out what items count what. That's one thing I couldn't figure out even from all the videos I watched. I mean, Mario, you hold a banana or a shell and it counters whatever the game lets you. Let's be real. I've been hit with a triple banana. A green shell has hit me while I had triple bananas, as well as a red shell. Sometimes the game just wants you to get hit. Although it does seem like the item's been toned down, because I do remember in the closed beta a lot of people were complaining, myself included, even though I wasn't playing it. Oh, water physics, cool. That, it turns into a frenzy at the end, and it doesn't matter what you place because it's all about, that wasn't enough. It was all about getting the, items at the very end. Okay, I don't know how I'm doing that, but I do know this game has like a weird snaking mechanic. Which, again, I appreciate. I don't know what's going on, but I love it. And I need rings. There's one thing I've learned from Crash Racing and Mario Kart, you gotta get your currency up. If the game will actually let you grab some. This is ridiculous. Okay, charge up a jump and... into a mine. Perfect game. Now the question is, does it affect... It looks like it might affect your turning. Or is it just me? Well, I'm doing horrible. Where are we going? Random, please. Oh, thank you. I see enough of the lava from the closed beta. I don't want more. Although I don't think there's anything new here. And we're in the water. Get some tricks. Oh wait, I have 3 items. I haven't gotten 1 item. Okay, these computers are being stingy with the items. I just need to be a little more aggressive. Okay, this sucks, is telling me to use it? Okay, that absorbs goo. Make a note of that, Orbo. How are we in first? Okay, this tornado, I think, is just all around you, so we're gonna try to block maybe like a, punching glove or the shuriken thing. I don't know how we're in first. But I am enjoying this. Honestly, I might be enjoying it more than Mario Kart World, and I've been playing World a lot trying to prepare for this. Sorry, I'm just focusing on trying to absorb everything I can in this. Items coming after me apparently. I'm just going to use it. Probably use it too soon. Or did I? Okay, so maybe any item blocks? It's just you can't hold it behind you like Mario? If that's the case, that's kind of... Oh my child. Wait, I have full ring count. Why am I getting this? I doomed myself probably with that. Hey, there's King Boom. Right, he's like Boo Boom, something like that. Oh, and of course... Well, I got Mario Karted. I got Blue Shell right at the end for the opponent to take the lead. And then I got hit by my own green shell, of course. Okay, so kart racer shenanigans still happen. But I had that, come on. Alright, so we're heading into the next race, and I heard the final lap of Grand Prix is supposed to be special. Okay, I'm still winning, so long as I win overall, I will take it as a personal victory. The inventory, that was worthless. So let's try out the last one, Double Boost Special. Start off with Double Boost, and Double Boost can be found. This should give us a nice start at the beginning. Ooh, there's fire everywhere, what does this mean? Dompa Grand Prix Finale. Compete in the Grand Prix file by racing through all 3 previous courses. Okay, well that's interesting. So, it's gonna be all 3 laps once. Interesting. I think I'd prefer 3 different CrossWorlds, but whatever.
I can't let it go like this. I've got to up my game.
First place bonus for 15 to 18. Interesting. Guess more incentive to win the final race. And I missed that again. We will get it eventually, I promise. But I can just use this at the beginning for a little bit of a shortcut. Cool, starting with an item. That's not broken at all. Although I guess I am giving up some other things for it, so... I just gotta say, right now, I love the gadget system. I don't know more once we actually start using it, but I absolutely love the idea of the gadget system. Alright, so we want to hold on to our items like Mario. So I think any item can be used to block almost anything. And there we go, max ring count. I tell you what, being in 5th place, I got absolutely no rings. Okay, so now we're on roll 2. I'm going to throw this just so we can build up the bomb. I think there's items right here. Alright, flying. Still don't really get the drifting in the air. We have to spend some time just free flying. And we got a nice lead. Yeah, okay, so once you realize how responsive the drifting is, it actually becomes pretty manageable. Now we're just gonna check that back. Yep, that's why. Oh, we got a double! Nice, that should be an achievement. Get some tricks just because, you know, everybody loves air boosting. And there's King Boo. Boom, whatever his name is. We'll place that down and line up a shot. Get some rings again. Nope. Okay, so the third lap is still a special third lap, even though we're back here. And we'll throw that down, see if we can hit somebody. Can we get some rings? Can we get both? I think we got both. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to test out ring, like how much rings actually affect your speed. These are going up and down, we got it. Blue's in the middle. And we got duped. So rotate the joysticks. Well, let's go for this blue item. I'm guessing this is like special. And let's just throw these backwards because we can. And that saved us. Thank you, Triple Fist. Sounds weird. Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out how this snaking works. He's got to re-drift. And what a way to finish. I think I have this game figured out. Well, this version at least. Remember, Sonic is speed and this is Sonic's speed cart. Not bad. We did have a couple, well, we had one embarrassing loss in the beginning, I'll admit to that. And then we had a good race, and then we got Mario Kart at the end. You know, we got blue shelled into getting hit by our own green shell. But I do believe they said that green boxing gloves can lock on, but you can also throw them early for bouncing.
I tried so hard, though.
Yeah, but you did good. You won a couple tails. Alright, we won our very first Grand Prix. And if, let's see, third place, that was embarrassing. First, which was good, I was starting to figure out drifting. The round 3, I got Mario Karted. Or we'll just call it Karted. And then the fourth round, I dominated because I figured out how drifting works. It's a little over-responsive, but once you adapt for that, it's really good. Race to unlock more gears or gadgets. Okay, so just complete races. And customize gadgets. You know, normally this is where I would end the episode, but let's keep going. Why not? This is a bonus episode anyways. Ho ho ho, it's time to reveal a new mechanic. Behold the gadget plate, a super high-tech system developed with my company's technology. Equip gadgets to activate useful effects during races. I've seen a couple of these. It's definitely going to be nice to be able to say, you know what, let's go all in on items, or you know what, let's go all in on rings, or you know what, I don't know, let's randomize. The possibilities are limitless. Find the combination of gadgets that best suit your style. Now to unlock them all. Now make use of those gadgets and leave your rivals in the dust. Alright, we have 2 slots available, and we do have some here that I don't recognize. Let's see. So this is a 1 cost you can see from the 1, and this is a 2 cost. And it's in the ring gain category. Okay, nice. Categorization. Ring ability, this also costs 1. Technique upgrade costs 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so all these, we can only equip 1 of these at a time. Let's see what we have. Starting boost, get ring with a successful starting boost. Okay. You know, again, if you're not in the middle, it seems like getting rings is actually pretty easy. Dash panel, of course we'll see when we're online. Get rings when using a dash panel or dash gate. Interesting. Hold up to 130 rings. Again, we'll have to test to see if that actually increases our speed. We already tried out Air Trick Expert and Quick Charge. Prevents items from being dropped. I think that happened when we got gooed. Let's see, Inventory Plus. That was worthless. Just saying, that was worthless, but there might be other gadgets to make it better. This was actually really powerful. Sure, you don't get, you know, quick boost and drifting, but whatever. And then we have Ring or Warp Ring Specialist. Start the race with a Warp Ring. Warp Ring will appear in item boxes. Don't know what that means. Well, this was broken. By the Quick Charge. Of course, you know, as we get more, let's see, customize machines and gadgets from the sub-menu. And we're not doing that right now. Alright, so before we end this episode as our first impression, let's see what customization's like. Okay, so let's see, we have switch between tabs, yes. Okay, everything's 20, we have 100, which means we could probably fully trick out a car. Okay, I do like that's front and back, and that does actually blend together pretty well, deciding different designs. Nice job, game creators. Ooh, I like that back. Oh, that's cool. The name of your car changes pieces on your pieces. This is Mirage Lightning. But this is Dark Blade, so this is like Mirage Blade if you're combined them. Cool. This back's not bad either. I don't care for this front, but I do like the back. And then you have your tires. I mean, they're tires. Kind of like the idea of that. And of course, these affect your stats, right? Let's see, with this, if we switch, okay, so we have dark back or front, and if we quit this, we lose 1 acceleration and gain 1 handling. Okay, can I just say right now, based off this, I love this. I love the fact that, from what I gathered from the closed beta and now hands-on, the class you pick is what determines your stats. These all seem like an adjustment of just 1, maybe 2. It's not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe where, you know, everything was like a third of what you had. It looks like you can actually make a cool looking kart and have barely a difference. It all depends on the style and the racer. And even then, the racer I think only contributes for like 10 points, so I love that. Yes, they give us true freedom, Orbo. Alright, well I'm back. Okay, let's see. Color scheme. They do have pre-made, which I like, for each character. Purple's not bad. And then you can't really tell the difference between Shadow and Omegas. It's kind of a sickly green, ain't it? And then of course you can make your own. Ooh, that's a lot of colors. It's a lot of colors, actually. And then you can change what style it is. Standard, solid, fine gloss, that looks nice. Regular gloss, semi-gloss, matte, who likes matte? Deep metallic, ooh, now that's nice. Yeah. Regular metallic, pearl, rubber, racing around in a rubber car, and then the candies. And as you can see, the color actually looks like it changes, I mean, because of the texture. Like this looks different from this. Let's just see what deep metallic, ooh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, we found Supersonic. Oh, these are nice. It's not a color wheel, but they do give you plenty of options. Ooh, that's actually not bad either. Looks like something we use for Amy Rouge. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing, and this is just one. And let's see, you can change the subcolor. Also same texture, I'm guessing. Yeah, same options. Accent color. Alright, only 3 colors, but enough of it, you know? I like what I'm seeing. Random, and then tires have 3 colors as well. Right, we'll just change it to random, just see if we can... Okay, you can't change the red on this, it looks like. That's... Oh, you can change the actual color of your tire, though. Interesting. You can change your cockpit color, which you can probably barely see, but sure. Okay, the inside, outside, and accent color, which... Oh, it's the dashboard. Interesting, looks like a toy, and then the glow effect. Okay, you can mostly see on the tires, but I'm guessing this depends on the car customization. Perfect, and then decals. I'm not a decal master, just saying right now. But I'm sure we can have some fun with our limited abilities. Yeah, I'm sure we can do something. And then of course you have your special decals. That's gonna be fun. Horns. I love the fact you can customize your horn. Really make your car feel like your own. And then auras. Now I'm only curious if this is always an effect or not. If it's like we get boost, cool, but if it's always going, that can get a little distracting, but again, I love the features. I hope there's more of these, but I love this. And then of course, let's go through all of them real quick. I know this video is going to be long, but you know what, this is my first impression. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Bear with me, please. Okay, we get a... boxy looking front and another dart. Looks like a different version of that. Ooh, I like the boosters on this one in the back. So it looks like we have basically an upgraded version of this one as the second one. And then we get a blockier look for acceleration. Let's see, these tires are pretty basic. I mean, they're tires, but I kind of like those actually. Okay, so that's going to all be the same. Handling is real car, real car. Ooh, just a little motor bug. I like that. And of course, the handling type. And then we have fancy car. So handling is just real cars and funny. I can appreciate that. And yes, I will try out, in the next video, we'll try out every type. Handling, speed, power, all that. And can I just say, what is power supposed to be? If it's just pushing power, why make it a category? But, whatever. We'll find out. Speaking of, here's power. Not bad. A little spiky, but not bad. And then we have omegas. And then we have a big scoop. With a big road roller on the back. I wonder whose vehicle this is supposed to be. Then we have the Eggman drill and cockpit, which I love the Eggman mobile thing. Back's a little weird, but it probably all comes together. Honestly, I like the drill front. And of course the tires look like, well, that's just like pure metal practically. All-terrain tires. Okay, power has some options. Alright, hoverboards, you didn't kind of blow me away at first. Let's see. Well, that just looks funny. Looks too top-heavy to work. Let's see. Type W. Not bad. I actually kind of like the little hover jets on this one. And of course, it's a hoverboard, so there's only two. But you can still change all the colors, which is nice, and aura. Alright, so customization is still limited, looks like the same, only we also get... Sorry about that. Looks like it's the same, but we also get, hoverboard or extreme gear, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, overall, very, very favorable first impressions. The drifting took a little while to get used to. Every game has its own unique drift system. The gadget customization is going to be fun once we have gadgets to actually customize. Vehicle customization is going to be a lot of fun. I can spend arguably just as much time racing as I will customizing. My question is, if we go back to the garage Orbo, how many of these will be able to make? Okay, it looks like you can have 5 at any given time per class. I hope we don't end up with 100. Yeah. So I guess next episode, because I'm going to do a couple of these bonus episodes. This is a bonus episode. It's not taken away from the base uploads, but you know what? I wanted to play and make videos on this. I've been waiting for this game for a long time, and honestly, I'm going to give a final impression, but my first impression is, I think Sonic's finally back, and I think Mario has some competition finally. You know, every game needs some competition to keep it good. Otherwise you stagnate. Also, let me just see what this is real quick, and then we'll finish up. Let's choose Omega, and someone must modify... Okay, don't know what that is. Let's just go with it. Okay, so that's like you're choosing your default setup. / show display. Probably also how you pick your online character. Alright, cool. Again, first impression is very favorable, but to be fair, we just play Sonic Speed class against easy computers. Next time, we're playing online. And we'll also be testing out, you know, handling, acceleration, power, and boost. See how that works. And of course, we're doing it online, which means we're probably going to lose. Please bear with me with that. Again, first impressions, very, very favorable. I can't wait to play more. I should start grinding to lock stuff, shouldn't I? Nah, you know what? We'll get our first impressions and I'll grind everything for our last episode. Pause the last episode. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This has been fun. A lot of fun. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.